Hello, and welcome to another episode of Boxing with Paul. And today, I'm excited to bring you guys the Tecno Buds 2, a pair of true wireless earbuds. Let's take a look at them. Are available from Tecno's Amazon shop for $26.99, so considerably less than the $39.99 or even $49.99 that we have seen similar budget wireless earbuds go, such as the Quixel Q earbuds or the Zezos. Go ahead and check them out up here. Again, huge fan of these smaller packages. I like these smaller form factors. You don't have to have such a big box, such a big package for something so small. I'm a fan of the light blue and the white motif going on in this case, and obviously as always the metallic font that again catches your eye. That goes without saying. And it looks like the woes that we had going on with the shrink wrap are not affecting this box, so good job, Tecno. We don't have shrink wrap woes going on. The good thing about these is that they offer you guys a 4-hour battery life as well as 12 hours of additional runtime thanks to the case. But unfortunately, the bad thing is that there are no sort of in-ear controls of any kind, meaning you're not going to be able to press play, pause, answer phone calls. You're not going to be able to do anything with these. I guess we didn't come deep enough. You're not going to be able to do anything with these at all. But I guess that's okay because most of us don't really use in-ear controls. And if you do, you can find a pair of headphones that, that is more accommodating to your needs. I know usually when I have my headphones, I very rarely use the in-ear controls. I usually just go ahead and tap my phone or tap my smartwatch. Let's go ahead and get these open. If I can get them open. Okay. Right away again. Good quality box. Doesn't cost much to put a little bit extra package, a little bit of extra money into the packaging, and it certainly goes a long way with the consumer. I know it goes a long way with me. Okay, so in the box, looks like we got a user manual, very similar to the other one, very nicely detailed. All right, I'm gonna put that aside. Looks like we got a tiny micro USB cable, and the earbuds themselves. I'm gonna guess they're inside the case, which is gonna be here. And that's it for the box. I'm gonna put that aside. And here they are. I was hoping to slide them right out, but I guess it won't let me slide them right out. Here they are. Very shiny, glossy plastic. These are gonna get scratched to HE double hockey stick. I'm afraid that these are gonna break. These really remind me of the Zezos, man. Oh no, I'm getting Zezo vibes. I mean, I hope they're not that bad. I hope they're a lot better than the Zezos. God, I really hope so. But just this case, it feels like it's, I don't know. I feel like this case is definitely It's not the best case I have seen. Again, it's that very shiny, glossy plastic. Let's go ahead and keep looking over. We have the micro USB charging cable in the back. Once we get them open, we can see our earbuds themselves are in there, left and right, labeled as so. Let's go ahead and fish one out. Again, very hard, glossy plastic. It looks like there's a little plastic covering the contact pads. So I guess we need to remove that in order for these to charge. Okay, so we remove that, we pop this one in there. We're gonna remove this one and we're gonna let them charge for a little bit, but I don't know guys, I'm getting Zizo vibes from these, and I'm very, very afraid that these are gonna be just like those, and the quality on them is gonna be subpar, to put it nicely. They already got scratched. With what? I'm not sure, but look, there's already a huge scratch right there, and also one right here towards the top. You know, like these are, I don't know, man. I'm not sure why they keep going with the glossy plastic. Tecno, I wish you guys would go with something, you know, a little more rugged. We're gonna go ahead and pop these into our ears, and we're gonna go ahead and give them a try, but I mean, I guess there's a reason why they're $26.99 instead of $39.99 or even $49.99, which is again what we saw for the Quixel Q earbuds, and those were really, really good again for a cheap pair of headphones that happens to be off-brand and cost well below what something like AirPods or AirPods Pro might cost. They did very, very well. And again, I invite you guys to check that out. It should be right here for you guys to watch if I hadn't put it up already. But again, those were some quality earbuds, and the case on them felt nice. As a matter of fact, I still have it. You know, it's over there in my laptop bag. I carry a spare pair of a black pair of those around in case my AirPods ever happen to die, in case I ever lose them or something happens to them, because they're that good and they've impressed me. And it just goes to show that you don't have to spend a lot of money to make a good pair of headphones, you know? And I'm gonna hope that these are doing very, very well. And if not, at the very least, it made for an excellent canvas for us to write unboxing with Paul. You know, and just a little tip, if you don't want me to do this to your stuff, don't have stuff that is such, you know, so cheaply made, you know? We're gonna give these a shot. I really wish that they would have included a lanyard with this or some other little, you know, squishy thing, like again, like Quixel did. Should be up there for you guys to watch. Because I feel that if I put this on my keychain, it's gonna break. This feels like it's gonna break, you know. And don't get me wrong, the Quixel ones feel like they're gonna break too, but not as bad as this, you know. Like they do have a satisfying magnetic clasp to them when you shut them, but I don't know, guys. Let's go ahead and give them a shot. Let's try to be impartial. Let's try to be unbiased, and let's go ahead and give them a shot. Let's go ahead and try to pair them up and pop one in our ears. Oh, see, that's exactly how the Cizos started out too. Tecno buds too. Okay, let's go and pop the other one in there. See. At least these didn't fall apart right away. But anyway, here's the earbud itself. It's again a hard plastic with two little contacts at the bottom. It is labeled left and it is labeled right. We have a vent up here and a vent over here. Just gonna put them in our ears, again left and right. I hate hard plastic. The highs on this thing are, whoo! So they're definitely loud. They are loud. You are going to be able to hear these. Usually the problem with hard plastic earbuds like these is that they do not make a good fit. They do not make a good seal with your ear, and so you're not able to get very loud volumes. Usually a lot of it bleeds out. That's exactly what happened here. It's hard plastic, it bled out, and unfortunately, even though they are loud and even though they have very, very good volume, they they're overcompensating for their lack of bass by turning the highs all the way up. This is like the highs are turned so high up
Drop it to the floor, make that ass
that
shake.
it almost sounds hissy. Like I could almost hear a hiss in the background just because again the high frequencies are turned up so high here before we get copyrighted. But yeah, it's just the highs are turned up so high on these. I mean, these are probably great for listening to podcasts or to anything that is really high, high center or high pitched, particularly voices, stuff like that. I mean, I guess they're all right. They're not bad. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just that for $26.99, sorry, these costs, I would definitely say save your money and go for the B1s. Go ahead and spend another $3 and definitely go with the B1s because the B1s had amazing sound. Like, holy cow. They're really, again, a little bit of a V shape, but definitely you're not going to be missing out on bass like you're missing out on bass here. These have absolutely zero bass. If anything, it's turned down a little bit or you just can't get any of it because, again, this is hard plastic. It cannot make a seal with your ear. It just can't get in there that well. Again, these are definitely giving me Zizo vibes, but they're not Zizos, okay? These are definitely a lot better. The case, while it is hard plastic and while it does feel like it's gonna fall apart, it doesn't break, and the headphones themselves didn't fall apart when I dropped them to the ground, which is already good news. These are good, these are a good pair of headphones, again, if you're probably trying to listen to podcasts or stuff that has, again, the highs turned up fairly high. But I would definitely spring for the B1s. Again, for $3 more, you get a much nicer, much richer sound. And you also get a lot more accessories. You get to customize the size of the ear hook as well as the actual earbud tip itself. And the much longer battery life. I don't know. I really can't get with this. I don't know if it's a glossy plastic. The glossy plastic definitely doesn't do it for me. I think it's just the hard plastic tip. There's nothing inherently wrong with this. It's just not my style. But if hard plastic doesn't bother you, if hard plastic earbud tips are just fine for you, go ahead and go for this. They definitely do have good sound. The highs are turned up really high, so do be prepared, do be advised for that. But these are a perfectly acceptable pair of headphones. But again, I would go with the B1s if it's just me. What are your experiences with headphones like these? Do you guys remember the Zizos? Have you guys had a pair of headphones that automatically or immediately falls apart on you the moment you open it up? Go ahead and leave it in the comments. And remember to be subscribed so you guys can be entered in the giveaway for the Alcatel Tab 2 tablet. Again, all you have to do is comment. What are your experiences with crappy headphones? Be subscribed. That way, the moment I reach 750 subscribers, I will be giving one of these away. Make sure to be subscribed. And as always, thanks for watching.